Hello everybody, it's Suzanne. I just wanted to come on and do a real quick update because it is 5 days past transfer. And I have been getting a little bit more crazy every day with analyzing every little thing that's going on with my body, and knowing the whole time that it's caused from the estrase, the estrogen, and the progesterone injections. Those are the hormones, same hormones that are released in your body whenever you do become pregnant, so it would not be uncommon to feel symptoms like you are pregnant because those hormones racing through your body. But I also wanted to complain a little bit or find out if this is happening to anybody else, because I feel really, really, really alone in the whole pain of the progesterone injection. Not the injection itself. That doesn't bother me at all. But I have gotten so sore from the injections that I find it difficult to move sometimes. First thing in the morning, it is like a Lucille Ball episode of me trying to get out of bed. I mean, I contort my body in all these different ways, all the while kind of moaning and groaning and kind of going into this hysterical laughter because I'm in such pain from my hips just killing me. I don't know if anybody, I could not imagine having to do this for very much longer. I mean, it is so bad. And I've been putting a heating pad on my hips and I've been rubbing them and just, I mean, I can barely touch the right side. It is so sore. It's causing my lower back to hurt tremendously in the morning, not usually throughout the day. Now, here's the good news. Once I get up and I start running around and getting those legs, then it's better. But if I sit for any period of time in the car, driving to the store, sitting here doing some work, as soon as I get up, it is like, it's like I'm 95 and I'm trying to get going. I had to go into the, pay the property taxes yesterday. I'm walking into the building and I really honestly think those people thought that I was handicapped because of the way I was walking in there. I took the stairs. I'm trying to get it worked out. I really am. If you have any suggestions at all, I would welcome them 100%, because other than the heating pad, one day I did ice, and then heat, because my husband was like, oh, you need to do ice and heat. I'm like, oh, I think that's for an injury, like his athletic injuries. But, it did okay. I mean, it helped. Then I saw a lot of women using, I think I looked online, I Googled, and I think they said actually to use a hot compress. I put on a heating pad. Lying there, just putting the heating pad on, rubbing it, put it on the other side, rubbing it, just kind of working it. And I will tell you, it's better today. Better. Still a far cry from pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's still like, if I wanted to embarrass myself, I would get up and walk. Well, I'm probably okay now because I was walking around just a moment ago. But to walk upstairs or something, it is. And I know people around me, like my husband and family members, are just like, come on, seriously? You gotta, my mom was even saying, I was talking to her on the phone going upstairs to grab something for her, and she was like, oh girl, you're gonna toughen up. I was like, no, you really have no idea how bad this hurts. So I don't know if anybody else out there is experiencing it. Oh, and then I hear women complaining about the progesterone suppositories and how messy it is, and oh my God, it's so bad. And I'm like, yeah, no. Get shot in your booty, well, usually your hip, every other day for what actually seems like forever. It really hasn't been that long, I guess, since last Wednesday, so it hasn't even been an entire week yet. How am I going to make it through this time? Okay, so my pregnancy test is on Friday, right? I'm actually going in early. I think they just want to appease me because I was kind of whining because they were going to make me wait all weekend. But I think my actual date that I should have gone in for my test, if I went in for transfer on the 18th, then that means that my 10-day wait would be on That'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, 28th, right? Which is a Sunday. They should have had me come in on a Monday, to be quite honest. But I kind of pouted about it. And so they're actually having me come in on Friday, the 26th. So if I get a positive pregnancy, I'm just hoping and praying that they tell me that I can get on the suppositories because the progesterone, it's the worst part about this. Oh, symptoms. So totally got off on that. The symptoms from the, I guess, the progesterone and the estrace. So I'll just share it with you because I know everybody that's going through this is looking up everybody's experiences, trying to figure out if what you're experiencing is what everybody else is experiencing. I know that's what I've been doing. Watching the girls who've gotten the positive pregnancy results and thinking, okay, let me see what symptoms I have that match theirs. So I don't know what mine is yet. I have been really, everyone talks about how the ones that have gotten the positive test, it seems like they all talked about how they got all crampy. Mommy, I'm crampy. I never was a big cramper. In high school I was. The older I got, the less crampy I got. So, you know, could it be like, yeah, I'm about to start my period? Yeah, sure. I did feel little twinges, or I have been, not today yet, but it's like, it's almost 3. But yesterday I noticed like a little singe here and then like a little singe over on this side. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's one embryo trying to burrow down. And then now that's the other one. I was talking to my mom on the phone whenever one of them whenever I felt that. And I told her that's what I equate that sensation to. And she thought that was kind of funny. But not in a mean way, but just kind of like, yeah, okay. Anyway, so a little bit of cramping. Nothing sounds good. No food sounds good. I felt like I was getting the flu. Yesterday, I had chills like crazy. And I think the medication can cause that. And then the day before that, I had chills coming on. But yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting sick. And then the night before last, before I went to bed, I really felt like I was getting the flu. Nothing nasal, nothing with the throat. When I started getting the chills, got on Google, looked that up, and I saw all these women on some blog that were like, oh yes, I've got, you know, they're doing their 2-week wait, right? So they're like, oh yes, I've got symptoms, and is this right? I've got chills. I was like, yeah, that's me. And my nose is all stuffy. No. My throat hurts. I'm like, no. They're like, I got a fever of 100. I'm like, honey, you got the flu. And then there was like all these people listed under them. Me too, me too. Maybe this is good. I'm like, they're all sick. They all have the flu. I do not think that being pregnant, I've never heard anyway. Y'all probably think I'm very insensitive right now, but I've never heard of anyone saying, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. And so like, I've got like a sore throat. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all of them were pregnant. Or maybe they were pregnant and had the flu. I don't know. No, I just thought that was weird. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, no food sounds good. I get hungry, kinda. Then I think about eating. And I think, oh, I'm not hungry. I feel really good today. Right as I have a stomach pain. I feel really good today. I don't have any chills. My head felt kind of whacked out too yesterday. And no, that's not a normal condition for me. When I had the chills, I also had the kind of crazy feeling, kind of dizzy, like, you know, like you're getting sick, like you're actually getting the flu. You know, your head just gets kind of, and I think it's because I was tired and I had the chills. Today, I don't feel any of that. Good sign, bad sign, I don't know. No sign. I mean, you know, it could be a nothing. But anyway, what else? Just progesterone pain, a little bit of like unsettled tummy. I've been very emotional, you know, just like out of the blue, you know. My husband was showing me some videos and I was crying. They were kind of sad if you look at it the way, I mean, one of was my cat who passed away several months ago, and But I haven't cried over it in a while. I mean, because this was actually like the first of the year, like a year. My cat was my baby, but I haven't cried over it in a while. But I just feel like I'm very emotional and kind of needy. Like, yeah, okay, so I am emotional. So, like, I'll be just going on my day, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I need attention, and I need cuddling and loving, and, from my husband, and I'm usually not quite like that. And then, yeah, and sometimes just for no reason, I'll just feel kind of emotional, and, it's just so difficult, and it's so hard to know what's going on, because maybe it's because of the stress from the 2-week wait, maybe it's because of the stress from work, or maybe it's because this or that or the other. I think that what we do to ourselves during this 2 weeks is just kind of crazy, but common, and that is that we just overanalyze every little thing and drive ourselves crazy with it. So I think that's why we do these videos too, because it gives us an opportunity to talk about it, get it out there, and then get on with our day. And that's what I plan to do. So anyway, but anything new about the progesterone injection to help? I heard like warming the syringe up a little bit before injection. I mean, when it goes in, it doesn't hurt. Again, I don't even really feel it. But man, after, it's pretty crazy. So, all right, that's all I got. Thank you so much for listening. I feel much better, and hopefully something that I've said makes sense to you or helps you out in some weird way. Thanks. Bye.